2 o'clock will bring you news across Nigeria. My name is Titilope Awobajo. The presidency says the President Bola Tinubu-led administration remains focused in addressing the challenges facing Nigerians. The special advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Dr. Bayo Ononuga, stated this when he featured on a television program. He said the president is aware of the difficulties citizens are experiencing and has consistently acknowledged their struggles, assuring them of relief very soon. The presidential aide who cited the government's accomplishments countered criticisms about the state of the economy, saying not regressing as claimed in some quarters. Nigeria CBN has entered an agreement with an increased local currency financing, according to a statement by the acting director, Corporate Communications Department of the Apex Bank, Mr. C.D. Ali. The agreement is to enable private businesses in Nigeria to grow and thrive. She said the international finance cooperation aims to significantly scale up its financing of critical sectors in Nigeria with a goal of providing more than $1 billion in the coming years. The CBN Corporate Communications Acting Director mentioned the priorities include agriculture, housing, infrastructure, small and medium enterprises, and the creative and youth economy. Still on the economy, the workers' umbrella body NLC has criticized the International Monetary Fund IMF for its denial of responsibility regarding the government's recent removal of subsidy on petrol, describing the denial as mockery of the IMF and World Bank's long-standing pattern of imposing harsh economic policies on developing nations. The NLC blamed the current hardship in Nigeria to their harmful recommendations as growth strategies. In a statement by its national president, Comrade Joe Ajaero, on Sunday, the Congress suggests that governments mitigate the hardships through expanded social protections, an approach that often leaves people dependent on ineffective handouts. According to the government to make social safety nets adequate. Meanwhile, the federal government says it is intensifying efforts to increase food production. The Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Mr. Wali Edo, stated this at a news briefing during the 2024 IMF World Bank annual meeting in Washington, D.C. on Sunday. According to him, government is focusing on collecting the wet season harvest and identifying small-scale farmers to ensure a good dry season harvest. He informed that 600,000 farmers were being assisted by the government to farm about 1 million hectares in November for planting weeds, as well as in January and February when they would plant. The government in the Gateway State has launched the project 10 million Know Your Number, Control Your Number. The initiative, which was spearheaded by the Nigerian Health Commissioners Forum, was announced by the Commissioner for Health, Dr. Tomi Koka, at a news conference in Abeokuta. She said the aim is to screen 10 million Nigerians for hypertension and diabetes during a period with a special focus on reaching underserved communities to ensure that the vulnerable populations have equitable access to essential care. Christland University has registered its name as a formidable institution in Nigeria as it currently runs more 20 courses with a postgraduate school set to kick off. The Vice Chancellor of Christland University, Abeokuta, Professor Chinedum Babalala, made this known during a news conference heralding the sixth convocation of the institution this Monday. The Vice Chancellor highlighted the achievements of the institution to include 100% pass by its students in the International EC Council Cybersecurity Examination, as well as in the Medical Laboratory Science Council of Nigeria's first professional examination, informing that all the programs being run in the school have 100% accreditation by the National Universities Council, explaining that the institution has zero tolerance for drugs and other forms of social vices as discipline and life coaching are part of its priorities. She noted that 185 full-time students are graduating, with 25 having first class, while Omodei Adiola of the Psychology Department is the best graduating student with a CGPA of 4.99. Professor Balola was elated that the school had moved from an institution with two-digit numbers of students when she took over the mantle of leadership over 1,500 students as she winds down. The activities marking the sixth convocation of Christland University continue on Tuesday with a convocation lecture, award of first degrees, and presentation of prizes, while valedictory programs for the Vice Chancellor holds on Wednesday with the Right Reverend Emmanuel as the preacher. As activities for this year's annual festival of Oduomolowo wrapped up on Saturday, a prominent son of Owu, Professor Akim Agboke, has congratulated the Olowu of Owu, Oba Saka Matemilola, for hosting a successful festival. Professor Agboke, a son of late Alhaji Semiu Agboke and Iyalode General of Agbado, also rejoiced with former President and the Balógun of Owu, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, and former Governor of Ogun State, Senator Ibikunle Amosun, who was the chief host. In a statement this Monday, the University Dawn congratulated all Owu sons and daughters and all members of Agboke family for witnessing a week-long festival with the theme Growth and Advancement. On sports, Manchester United have sacked manager Eric Ten Hag. Ruud van Nistelrooy will take charge of the team as interim head coach until a permanent head coach is recruited. Ten Hag leaves United 14th in the Premier League as his 2.5-year spell comes to an end. That was the news across Nigeria on OGBC, packaged by Idris Adilako. For exclusive programs and the latest news updates, visit our website at ogunradio.ng. Follow us on Facebook at Ogun Radio Abeokuta